you You're staying, you're gone. Sorry. Wasn't sure about you, but I'm going to tip towards gone. So, gone. One of you two has been rejected. Who do you think it is? Wrong, it's you. You're staying, you're gone. Sorry. Wasn't sure about you,
Bullying, knock it off. Racism, knock it off. Bigotry, knock it off. Crime, knock it off. Robbing banks, knock it off. Not saying thanks, knock it off. Driving tanks, don't do that. War is bad, leave it in the past. Bullying, knock it
As a woman pets a beluga, her phone slips from her pocket and falls into the ICC. The beluga understands, dives into the dark water, and moments later returns with the phone, leaving her in shock and joy. As a woman pets a beluga, her phone slips.
I just saw a group of girls wearing these stars on their face, so I asked them what they were, and they told me
Watch this before 2026.
I've lost my keys 5.
Watch.
Do you want to know who's watching your videos? Like,
Watch.
I've lost.
Who took the cookie from?
Fortnite is back in the Google Play.
I miss my cocoa.
I'm just so depressed, man.
I'm over it, son. You've been sneaking out on the daily and never following the house rules. So from now on, you're gonna have a babysitter.
Babysitter? But I'm 16. That's embarrassing as heck, Dad. Just give me another chance, please.
No, me and your mother talked it over, and the decision is final. Matter of fact, we already picked out who will be watching.
My son got into a fight at school, but when I found out why, it made me tear up. I got a call from my son's principal in grade 6. When I arrived at the office, the principal summoned my son and proceeded to inform me that my son had pushed another kid. The principal told me the details were unimportant as the school had a zero-tolerance policy when it came to violence. The principal again objected, so I finally asked my son for his side of the story. It turns out the child my son had pushed was beating up a classmate who was confined to a wheelchair. My son pushed the bully to stop him from hurting the kid in a wheelchair. I asked the principal if this was true, and he corroborated my son's story. I was stunned. The principal then informed me that my son will have to serve a one-day suspension. I thought for a few seconds and looked at my son and said, "Tomorrow you and I are going to get up early, and we are going for breakfast. Then you can spend the rest of the day playing video games." The principal looked shocked at my response and said, "I am trying to teach your son a lesson here, and you are undermining my authority." I looked at the principal and explained it was him who was sending the wrong message, and that my son's only alternative to allowing the bully to beat up a wheelchair-bound child was to push him away. My son got into a fight at school, but when I found out why, it made me tear up.
What's the funniest way a student...
Why is this on my desk, sir? This must be for the Amir from Human Resources.
It's for you, Amir. We have to let you go.
Let Amir go and do his job? I don't understand, sir.
You're promoted to customer. You can still work, but you won't be paid.
Not even my $2
No, Amir!
I'm the only one who carries Uber Eats on his back. We have 57,000 orders every day and I do all of them.
I know, Pookie. You are a very valuable employee.
Then let Amir work. I have to feed.
I got a roof and a bed, a couple groceries to stay fed. I've got a phone and clean water.
Thank you for calling Zillow. How can
But
If you can land...
But if you do, please mention that I'd like to have returned a pretty knife that I stuck 10 times in his back. For I sing songs and... But if you do, please mention that I'd like to have returned...
If you can land on the purple...
Babysitters, what's the most ridiculous rule you've ever had to follow? I showed up to watch 8-year-old Bryce for what was supposed to be an easy Saturday afternoon. His mom immediately handed me a list of house rules. At the very top, highlighted in neon yellow, Bryce determines when his iPad time ends. Do not attempt to limit screen time under any circumstances. I laughed, thinking it was a joke. The mom didn't laugh back. I'm serious, she said. Last sitter tried to enforce a 2-hour limit and Bryce recorded her on his iPad, edited the video to make it sound like she was yelling, sent it to me and uploaded it on YouTube. We don't need another incident. Within 20 minutes of his parents leaving, Bryce sprawled across the entire couch, iPad propped on his stomach, AirPods in, surrounded by open snack bags. When I suggested we might go outside, he didn't even look up from his screen. Number outside is boring. I need you to make me chicken nuggets. Not the oven kind, the air fryer kind. I made the nuggets exactly as instructed. He took one bite, declared them wrong, and threw the plate on the floor. When I asked him to help clean up, he filmed me with his iPad and threatened to send this to my mom to show how mean you are. The day's low point came when his friend arrived for a scheduled playdate. The doorbell rang, and Bryce yelled, "Tell him I'm busy! I'm about to level up!" When I suggested that ignoring his friend was rude, Bryce pulled out his ultimate weapon. He FaceTimed his mother. "Mom," he whined, tears suddenly streaming down his face. "The babysitter is forcing me to stop playing my game when I'm about to win." His mom immediately asked to speak with me, came home, and fired me. Babysitter.
I have no time to cook.
Morning!
Holiday.
Time for bed, dear. School tomorrow.
What? What?
Morning!
Holiday.
Time for bed, dear. School tomorrow.
What? What?
Morning!
Today,
This funk might...
Want to play Bone Lab on...
This father just received the most emotional gift of his life. Inside the box was the collar of his late dog who had passed away years ago. Seeing the collar brought back every memory of his loyal companion. But his family had one final...
Look me.
We're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. We're beautiful like diamonds in the sky.
This fingers in the drink prank.
What are you doing?
Terrible. This fingers in the drink prank.
What are you doing?
Terrible.
I don't.
Disgusting.
I give.
Yo, how is that even a prank?
I don't want that.
That's not even a prank. She actually
Why?
just did it. And she
What?
just, you know, and did it again. She double dipped.
Why are you doing that?
Yeah, why is she doing that?
Why are you doing that?
He's just
To mix it up.
confused.
Why? Don't drink with ice. Let me take the ice.
Ew, now he's...
I
Yo.
don't want you to get sick.
Ew.
Go ahead. It's good. Cheers.
Is the
You want me to
camera
put some more
invisible?
for you?
Bro!
Land a bottle flip. Oh, first try. And then an eat or drink as much as you want. He's just going to devour the entire orange juice. That's insane. She's more focused on that, too. She's not going to get it. He's going to eat everything. Yo. She got it. She got it. She got it. Here we go. Here we go.
Give me that.
Yo, what? Okay, she's going to finish it.
What's the most diabolical yo mama joke you've ever heard? Back in recess, I heard this one yo mama joke that was so bad, the kid stopped going to school for a whole week. I don't condone the joke at all, and I pray every day that I could go back and tell that kid that things would get better. So there was this bully who was fat. Like, this kid needed to see a medical professional because he was so overweight. No matter when you saw him, he had grease and stains on his shirt. But you know what's worse? He owned it and took pride in his weight, so no one could make fun of him. During school, he wasn't allowed to get lunch because his mom couldn't afford to pay the bill. So instead, he stole everyone's lunches, especially the skinniest kid in our grade. But one day, that skinny kid had enough. He screamed at the fat kid and said, "Eat another fry and you're going to pop." The fat kid was sharp with his tongue though, so he whipped back and said, "Yeah, watch out for the wind, buddy." But the skinny kid wasn't giving up. He shouted back, "Fatty, you want another lunch? Looks like your shirt ate mine." Then the fat kid took things too far. He involved the skinny kid's mom. At this point, everyone started crowding around the two because things were getting serious. The fat kid shouted, "Man, you're so skinny your mom breastfed you laxatives." Everyone started crying, laughing at the skinny kid. We knew it was all jokes, but he didn't. We were all pretty sensitive towards the fat kid because as much as we hated him, we all knew his mom couldn't afford to feed him because of financial trouble. But the skinny kid clearly didn't get the memo because he cleared his throat, got everyone to listen,